Hey guys, MBH45304 here. Oh, spent last week in Virginia Beach, Virginia with my brother. He moved out there about 2 years ago, and me, my wife, and our family decided to head on out and check out the scenery in Virginia Beach. Never been there before. And, you know, I collect a lot of stuff with radios and records and stuff, and really wanted to bring back a nice radio from out there, but stuff was just too damn high. I'll explain that in a minute. So, what I did do was go do some vinyl shopping, and I only spent probably altogether about $9 for the stack of records I got. And first one I have was a Believe in Music, 22 original hits. This was, of course, by the great K-Tel back in the day, 1972. Various artist albums, you know, like Looking Glass and the Hollies, Long Cool Woman, Raspberries, Rick Springfield, Eric Clapton, Let It Rain. A lot of good songs on that one. This is a disco album. This is by the great Ronco. Probably, what's the date on this? 1978. And I like this. I picked up I have another record like this. It's about the record vacuum. Back in the day, you put your record in there, turn around, suck the dirt out of your grooves for your 33s, your 45s, and your 78s. This record has people on it like Donna Summers, Vicki Sue Robinson, Wild Cherry, Walter Murphy and the Big Apple Band, their big hit, The Fifth of Beethoven. Andrea True Connection. Everybody probably remembers The Hustle by Van McCoy. Gladys Knight, Maxine Nightingale. A lot of good songs on that one. And that one, being it's disco, everything flows right from one song into the next. It's got it pretty neat how they got it laid out. This one here, they cropped a few songs, like Long Cool Woman in the Black Dress. Does not have the entire guitar solo like it does for the radio edit and the album edit. Probably to save time, I imagine. Rita Coolidge's album, Anytime Anywhere, with the big hit from back in the day of Higher and Higher. This was from probably the mid-70s, 74, 75, I'm not exactly sure. Good album. I'll do a demonstration on that one here in a little bit. Pablo Cruz got their big hit, What You Gonna Do? Good song. And one of my personal favorites, Starbuck, Moonlight Feels Right. It was their big title cut, Moonlight Feels Right, with Bruce Blackman. This was 1976 on the Private Stock label. Good album. And Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, he went by himself in the late 70s as just Herb Alpert, and this is the Rise album that contains another one of his big hits called Rise. It's about a 7-minute trumpet solo, drum, you know, guitar. It's a good song. Very good song. A little long, but it's a good song. And the soundtrack to the movie The Sting. Marvin Hamlisch, of course, he just passed away here a few months back. Another one of the big ones off of this one was The Entertainer. I like that one. That was a good one. Heard that a lot on Sirius XM 70 on 7. Every so often you hear it on there. And Jethro Tull's Aqualung. Picked this up at a family, like a Goodwill type store, Salvation Army, for $1. Plays good. It's got the big hits like Aqualung, Cross-Eyed Mary, Locomotive Breath. Good album, good album. And I also got me another turntable. Now I don't go modern with my turntables too often. This is probably one from the late 90s, early thousands. I thought it was kind of a neat one. Give $20 for this. It has its own built-in amplifier with speakers. Speaker here and here, or you can connect it to a auxiliary amplifier. It'll play 33s, 45s, and 78s. I'll do a video on that here shortly. But what really bugged me about being out there is looking for radios. A lot of the radios out there, depending on what kind of shape they were in, say for instance this RCA Victor 210 chassis I have sitting over on the table. You know, you guys, you know what I picked that up for if you watched one of my past videos. Something like that in that kind of shape, they probably want about 60 to 70 bucks for out there. Take my gutted 65U over here. It's just the cabinet. I don't have the chassis restored and reinstalled yet. I would say something like that, 65, 70 bucks. There was a real nice Philco tabletop radio I looked at out there, I should say, and it had its guts hanging out its ass end, more or less. $65, horrible shape, missing the knobs, the glass, and the dial was broke. It needed completely restored. There was a beautiful RCA Victor U40 out there. I didn't ask price on that. If they're wanting 65 for a tabletop, I imagine it was probably double or something for that one, but I didn't have room to bring that back anyway. So, you know, the antique stores out there, they set the prices high because they know a lot of them people out there have good paying jobs and somebody's going to pay them. It just burns my ass when a guy comes in from out of town, you know, trying to find a nice piece to bring back and say, hey, you know, I brought this home with vacation with me. You can't do it because it's not, you can't afford it, more or less. So it's just a little look into what I did the last week, and I'll quit rambling now and let you get back to other videos you might watch. Thanks for watching.